This is a true story. Ade had a small shop where he sold phone accessories. Business was good, and he trusted his workers like family. He didn't count stock daily, didn't check cash regularly, and rarely asked questions. One worker, Femi, had been with him for 5 years. Ade believed Femi was loyal, like a son. But one day, the shop ran out of money. Sales were strong, yet the cash was gone. Receipts were fake. Stock was missing. Femi had been stealing. Every day, for 2 years, Ade cried, not just because of the money, but because of the trust. Many business owners make this mistake. They build their business on trust instead of systems. They assume good people won't do wrong. But trust is not a system. Trust is not protection. This isn't just about rules. It's about survival. Have you ever walked into a shop with no owner in sight? Staff are chatting, scrolling, unbothered. No supervision. The owner trusts them. In small businesses, owners often assume that church attendance, polite speech, or long-term service means loyalty. So they don't give clear roles. They don't track sales or stock. They don't ask for reports. At first, things seem fine, but then staff come late. Items disappear. Prices get mistaken. Cash is handled loosely. And when there's no system, there's no proof. Just suspicion. And by the time you discover the truth, it's too late. Hope is not a strategy. And trust, without structure, is a trap. Mrs. Beezy ran a bakery. She trusted her older worker, Auntie Bola, who prayed daily and called her my daughter. Beezy didn't count flour or check the store. Soon, bread quality dropped. She blamed the oven. But it wasn't the oven. It was Bola. She had been quietly selling flour to another bakery. Daily, small amounts that added up to thousands. Chuka, a pharmacy owner, also trusted his staff because they all attended church. He left the store for 2 weeks due to illness. When he returned, shelves were half empty and the cash didn't match. Receipts stopped days ago. One staff even opened her own shop, stocked with stolen drugs. These owners weren't naive. They were kind-hearted. But kindness without structure invites pain. People betray trust, not because they're bad. It's because they're human. Unchecked freedom makes people test boundaries. A worker takes a bottle today. No one notices. Tomorrow, he takes 2. Still nothing. Soon, he feels entitled. When there's no system, trust feels like permission. They say, he won't notice. They're rich anyway. It's just a little. That's how betrayal starts. Not always from wicked people, but from unguarded opportunities. You trusted them, but you didn't set boundaries. You didn't put up signs that said, this is the line, and without a line, many will cross it. Even God believes in accountability. The Bible teaches trust, but also wisdom. Jesus said, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Even God doesn't trust blindly. He gave Adam the garden and instructions. He gave talents and asked for reports. In Nehemiah's time, theft happened in the temple because systems were broken. Nehemiah fixed it by creating structure. Proverbs says, be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Not trust your workers to know. You should know. Even Paul didn't want to work with John Mark again after being let down once. Because trust must be earned, not assumed. Structure is love in action. You can be kind and still have rules. You can trust people, but still check things. Structure doesn't mean suspicion. It means safety. It protects everyone. It brings peace. Structure is having clear roles and duties, daily records of cash and sales, frequent stock checks, written procedures, sign-outs for inventory, weekly reviews. You create structure not because you expect theft, but to keep honesty visible and accountability normal. Without structure, even honest workers get lost. With it, dishonest ones are exposed. Some owners recover, not just financially, but mentally. After Auntie Bola's betrayal, Mrs. Beezy got a notebook, tracked every ingredient, locked the store, trained new staff with clear rules. Her business grew again. Her workers said, don't you trust us? She smiled. I trust the system. Mr. Chuka installed cameras, created daily sales logs, and hired a supervisor. When someone tried to steal, the system caught it. He said, now I'm watching. From that day, things changed. The shop improved. So did the staff. Betrayal feels like heartbreak. You remember the school fees you paid. The times you said, don't worry, I trust you. And then they were the ones who stole. Some owners shut down emotionally. They say, people are wicked. But deep down, they're not angry. They're hurt. Here's the truth. You weren't wrong to trust. You were wrong to rely on trust alone. You thought love was enough. But love needs boundaries. Forgive yourself. Learn the lesson. Build defense. Then open your heart again. You started your business with a dream. You worked hard. You gave your best. You thought treating people well would be enough. That's a good heart. But even good hearts need strong hands. Leadership is not just about kindness. It's about wisdom. It's not wrong to check. It's not unkind to count. Even Jesus chose his 12 carefully. If he didn't trust blindly, why should you? Build structure. Let records be your walls. Let systems be your foundation. Let trust live inside, safe and protected. A business is not a church service or a family reunion. It is a vision, a responsibility, a calling. Love your team. Bless them. But keep your eyes open. Don't run your business on trust. Run it on truth, on structure, on wisdom. And your business will not just survive, it will stand. Thanks for watching. If this video inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Like it, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss powerful business insights rooted in biblical wisdom. And tell me in the comments, do you run business on trust? Have you suffered betrayal before? Let's grow together.